What's up, Tim? Shady, what's up?
The last draw comes in, like everybody says, okay, we're done. Put it out here, show what you got. Then you what? Who has the highest hand?
Alex,
Who has the highest hand right now?
what's up, yo?
You can make the pot bigger if you want to, or you can blow them out. You can like, hey, I'm putting 100. If anyone
You hear me?
put up 100. If they don't put up 100, they
Yeah, we can hear you. It might be a little sketchy. We'll see how it goes.
puck them out too. I mean, I've never played.
Let me see if I can.
So I met this experience. I don't know.
How do I flip my camera around?
Yeah, you got to go into settings. Oh, there you go.
Oh, look.
What's up, Cash?
We got Avery. You got two. You know Tool Talk Tuesday? You had nothing. Yeah. Oh, look. Look, so look. Okay.
Check that shit out.
Yeah.
Oh, you turned your phone the other way.
Let me unbox this.
He's going to unbox it, guys. Alex went down to Georgia and won himself a Tent Hozilla keg. That seems almost sacrilegious, doesn't it? Yeah, now I'm just over here playing charity poker. Good stuff. Oh yeah, Expel's giving some stuff. Auto Bonds giving away a film rack. 3M's giving away stuff. Some rap. Luke's rap. Lux Raps. They're giving away 3-star kits. Nice.
Right now, we got 10 going.
There's a lot of stuff. Solar FX has a film roll, a roll of film in the poker game.
It's back in.
It's wild. It's a lot of fun. I just got.
Where's the wife and the child?
Team tenting already. 15? Yeah. Oh, he raised a 15. He's raised it to 15.
15 on top.
Yeah. All right, running this.
Wild.
One card out here. Three cards out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's on me?
Yeah.
Okay. It's on you, he said. Can we hold it? Yeah.
I just don't know how to. I don't know how to flip the camera.
You got to go into settings and video settings and pick a different camera.
Yeah, go ahead, ask them, man. This ain't like the real poker. Where's the camera flip? You don't have it.
Oh, because you're on the.
No, you got to go into the settings. There you go.
Oh, I see.
There you go.
There we go. Set this.
But turn your volume down just a wee bit.
Yeah, I'm out. Hold on.
Alex, you having fun?
Huh?
Shady J wants to know if you're having fun.
There we go. We can't ask him questions now. He's too far away from the camera. Yep. They got some charity poker action happening right now for Tinners for a Cause. Bunch of sponsors jumped in with some giveaways. Looks like Alex done won himself a Hozilla keg, which is kind of super cool, actually. Something tells me his wife and child is at the home. Give it away, Shady J says. I likes it. I likes it a lot. So Alex is boring me. Okay, we'll come back to Alex here in a little bit. Give it away tomorrow night. You know, I don't know what he's going to do with it, actually. I just found out myself that he got himself one. So that's pretty cool, actually. He's got a 3-gallon tint keg. Now he's got a 5-gallon tint Hozilla keg. So that's cool. It's always good to have multiple sizes. You never know when that big job's going to come up and you need a big one. Or maybe he'll just hold on to it forever and ever. Or maybe he'll give it away. I guess we'll have to wait and see. So, what's everybody doing this fine day? If you're on here with me, I'm guessing y'all ain't at the family reunion, so we're all in this same boat together. What's it looking like out there? Scott, how you doing down there in the Florida land? I hear you didn't get it hit too hard, but rumor has it you got a little bit of wash off from the hurricane. Did I hear right? Kitty J did. Are you playing poker, Brian? I can throw you a link real quick. $229 square foot. Use 2 5-gallon kegs. Oh goodness. That's a lot of water. Was it dirty? That's good. Hell no, no poker for Brian. So you're not busy? I'm gonna send you a link. I just gotta find you real quick. No, you're in here somewhere. There you are. I sent you a link, Brian. You can give us some backstage action, and me and Alex kind of had this planned out too, that Tool Talk's going to happen. He's going to go live and run around, talk to people, and I tell him that Restream's up, and he's like, I'm in a charity poker thing, but I'll come in, we'll see what we can do. Let's peek in on him again. Yeah, without a cameraman, it's kind of hard to. Without a cameraman, it's kind of hard sometimes to watch poker. It's not a still event. It's like you gotta be like in it, I think. Or if nothing else, at least see the people's hands so that we can sit here and see what they're doing and something. Didn't plan that one out, but it's okay. I'm up here in Michigan, so it's not my show down there. Let's see. And I heard Brian made the second round or made the finals or something. I'm not sure. Brian says, I'm trying. Just click the link, Brian. And it's going to ask you for permission, and you say yes. But on the other hand, it might not even work. Who knows? I hurt my thumb yesterday. It's all swelled up. It's not working so good today. But I think it's healing. So what are we talking about today, guys? Oh, I hear him. He's coming in. With a little luck, things will be good. What's up, Brian? Now here's the $1,000,000 question. Can you hear us?
I can.
Okay.
Can you hear
Cool.
me?
Sure can. Loud and clear.
Oh, hang on. Trying to figure out how to turn it around. Alex is busy playing poker.
Yeah. You gotta hit the
Oh,
settings and go into settings and pick a different camera. So
settings.
settings
I
and
got
video settings, the little gear clog thing.
video. Facing front. Nobody wants to see me facing back. That's better.
Oh, that wasn't it.
Try different facing back.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There it
We are
is.
on the floor. I just
Yeah, if
finished
you're
round one of the teams, and they're judging now.
and you made the finals, did I
I
hear correctly?
in the singles, yeah, I went to the second round, and then we'll be doing teams here in a little while. We are in the second heat. There's Sheriff,
Sheriff
Sheriff,
right.
What's going on?
Rick McIntyre.
Rick, how you doing?
What's
Thank you,
up?
Rick, thank you for the lunch. Well, he's eating his. I've already got mine, but thank you for the lunch. We appreciate it.
Yeah, everybody likes the
Yes,
lunch.
sir.
Jimmy John. See if we can find some other people to harass. Yeah, I seen Dean Mitchell. Oh, there we get you. Live
What's up,
stream, Sun
Dean?
Distributing.
Hey, Rick. What's up, buddy?
So
What's
he
happening?
did a giveaway earlier today to one of the stranded tenters.
Yeah, man, we raised
Yeah, I saw that.
750 to help him
That about brought a
get
tear
his
to my
van
eye,
fixed.
man. That is awesome. Yeah, we heard about him breaking down on the way down there, and we were like, "Oh shit, we don't have anything in place for something
Yeah,
like that." Dean is the man, though. He thinks of shit. He's
yeah,
like, "Oh, you know what?
yeah.
We
He
can figure
auctioned
this
off a
out."
keg, a 5-minute live auction, and of course we're in a scuttle shuttle for him, so they
Sweet.
started going up. Everybody just hanging out in the parking lot. I think they're smoking some funny stuff out here. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go see where everybody else is at. Still judging all the windows. Of course, all the booths back here. Spell, Lumar, Suntech. I'm probably in somebody's way, fixing to get smacked in the head with a beanbag. Let's go.
Teddy J
Go
said
harass
to tell
Alex.
everybody to wet their tents for him.
Ah, Yeah, so my overall score was a 95.5. So we'll see if I make it to the finals. Let's see. Look, both my teammates sitting here playing poker. Look at this crap. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, we can
Both of them. They
even add
both
in a
playing
third
poker.
view
Look,
here.
there's Alex. Jeez. Are you winning or losing? Neither. Okay.
I hear rumors that Alex loses at all the games there.
That what?
Alex loses at all the games there.
And you lose out all the games. He won a 10K.
He did. How'd he win that?
Yeah. I told him, I said, you probably put the wrap on it. From Chenta Tools.
Oh, okay.
John Little. Everybody knows John Little. Man right there.
Hey, what's up, John?
Rick McIntyre. Live Sun Distributing. Tenor Tool Tuesday. I don't know where everybody else went. Chris Brooks, Les Helton, they're all running around. They just finished their heat, so there's no telling where they're at.
Well, you know, after something like that, you kind
They
of
had a
got to
hard
step
time
away for a
finding
minute.
anything wrong with his car. Probably, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, they're not out there. It's a WFTC champion right here.
Nice to see people eating.
So, judging's real critical.
And I heard a rumor y'all going to get some barbecue tomorrow.
That's what I heard. I don't know what little birdie told me that. Billy
But
freaking
yeah.
Murder House.
What's up, Billy?
Billy freaking Murray in the house.
Uh-oh. We lost Brian. We lost his feed. Oh, I hear him coming back. We lost you for a minute, Brian.
He ain't even gonna lift up his head. Yeah, guys.
The new teammate.
You got a Moonis today?
The new teammate.
No, it's a family show.
Les Helton.
Ben, hello.
What's up?
Two-time world champion. Got a lot of champions. They should have called this the tent battle of champions. We got 32, I think they said 32 medalists here.
Nice.
Medaled before. So, I mean, you got, oh, I see Caleb Sicklet down there, or Sickly. See who we got down here.
Looks like they got parking a little more organized than yesterday.
Yeah, a little bit. Not much. Not much. Still got a lot of
It's
blocking.
a little details that you don't think of until you're in it, and then it's like, oh, snap.
Yeah. Caleb, turn around. What's up?
What's up?
I did 96.5 or something, 96.7. My average was 95.5, so we'll see. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. So we're going up next in team, wherever the hell my teammates are. So I think they're still playing poker.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say one of them's losing at poker.
Yeah, somebody is. Some more top teners right here. They. The Dillinger. The Tenta guys that he won the cake from. You lucky I got a smoke outside. You can smoke wherever the hell you want to.
Yup. Well, I'm in
Yeah,
Michigan, so you
yeah.
know.
Parking's a little bit all right. Yeah, unless you're certain vehicles, I guess. Mine's right there, so I'm damn sure not getting out anytime soon. That's
You're
my
in
new
it for the
Toyota
long haul.
right there. It's been in the shop more than driven it.
Well, that's no fun.
No, I mean, you figure you buy a brand new truck, all you should be able to do is drive it.
Right.
But going to San Antonio, my carrier bearing kind of fell out of it.
That's no good.
Dude, look at this wrap on Chris Brooks' truck. It's sick as crap, dude. It's color changing. It is sick,
That's
sick, sick.
that's
I mean,
cool. You got to forgive me. I was more eyeballing the Jeep next to it.
oh, this guy, it's a Gladiator. Oh, you
Yeah,
know,
man.
this is a special edition Jeep. I don't
Is
know
that
if
right?
you've heard this one. Can you see it?
Yep.
The special edition Jeep. Yeah, but that wrap's pretty sick, man. Color changing.
Yeah, that green is nice. It's nice. I mean,
Uh,
got all the.
yeah, that's what's going on. So we're waiting to go up. We go up next. Supposed to be at 4, but they've been running quite a bit behind here lately. Uh, Rick actually showed up on time this morning, so that was a shocker.
That's always a plus. Tuners
Yeah, in fact,
don't know how
telling
to
them
park
yesterday,
normal.
Rick, you could show up on time for your own competition. Meeting was at 8 o'clock, and it's 8:30.
Yep. Discipline. It takes
Yep.
discipline.
Got the sheriff tent rack car out here.
That thing's cool.
Yeah. Chris Brooks' son. They just finished with their heat. They did an amazing job.
Oh, of course. Expect nothing less.
Man, I'm gonna hop back in here.
Let's see if they're done with this judging yet. Well, they get serious about this cornhole. Yeah, they
Yeah.
get serious about some cornhole around here. Yeah, he
Damn,
made it in without touching the edge.
that looks serious.
Everybody enjoying your Jimmy John's lunch.
Yeah.
Loving that Jimmy John's.
Well, I
Mac
was
Guitar
worried.
Sun Distributor provided all those.
I was worried there wasn't going to be enough, but heck,
Here's
people
like a
still
broke
eating.
down that we auctioned off a keg and a scuttle shuttle for. Help them get back home. Absolutely.
Nice.
All these guys. A lot of
Hey, I know
talent
that
here.
guy.
Everybody knows this lady right here.
Hey, there's the tent
The winter
queen.
tent queen. Here's the tent queen, Liz. Liz, say
She
hi
ain't
to
even going to
Rick.
say hi.
You're live. Yeah. Oh, here we go. My God. Yeah.
Yeah, that was, for anybody interested, that was a rare moment you seen Liz where she was all calm and relaxed. She's usually
Yeah.
just all full of
Yeah. She needs to
energy.
compete. She needs to compete. So,
Yeah.
for sure. So, but that's it. Let's see. Still judging. This judging is very critical. You can see some of the windows.
Yeah, well, you know.
A couple of circles. And it's probably hard for everybody to see the circles.
Yeah, if you go back into settings on your camera, I think you can. I think you can hit HD
Right.
because
Oh
right
yeah.
now
Okay.
I
Let's
think
see.
it's on
There we go.
standard. I
Hang
don't
on.
know how your signal is if it'll carry it, but
That's on 1080p. There's score. Round one. One of the scores 94.5. Let's see. I'm looking to see what he.
they asked me to be a judge. I'm like, no.
Oh yeah. Here we go. 96.5. Oh, sorry. It's gonna be critical. They just kicked me out. Like,
What are you doing
get
in here?
out.
You got to go.
Get out. So far it looks like the highest is gonna be 96.75. Everybody knows this guy, Jenner Battle champion. So,
Yeah, man.
and again, WFTC champion.
Hell yeah.
Not on this
A damn cornhole from hell.
cornhole from hell. It's serious with this cornhole. Shoot.
Uh-oh. Got a couple misses in a row. Better get away before they get upset.
Yeah.
We don't want them
Jump
blaming us.
out here. I gotta get my crap together for the next round.
Yep, it's getting about that time.
Maybe you connect with Alex. He's probably still pokering it up downstairs.
He is. Yep.
But I gotta run out to
Yep. I
the
see him there on the
truck.
screen.
Do my thing.
Well, I'll let you go,
Let me see.
and you can go round up Alex and tell him it's time to wrap it up because you guys got shit to do. Important shit like tint windows. Uh, your connection's getting a little shoddy, so I'm gonna let you get. And yeah.
All right. Y'all
All
take
right,
care.
man.
Later, Tim
Yo,
fam.
thanks for stopping in. All righty, that was a good time. Alex over there sucking on his vape, losing at poker. I wonder what they're winning or not winning. So hard to know. Decks are getting big. Alex should be good at poker too. But we'll keep an eye on him. All righty. And we're down to 3. Who's still with me? Huh. We got Tim from T-Town. We got Billy frickin' Murray. Said Tinners don't know how to park normal. We all park like we load a garage full of cars. Shady J. I'd imagine those are the 3 still with me. Oh, 4 now. Brian probably just hopped back on. No? No, he did not. So not too sure. Well, poker game's looking serious. I don't know who this is over on this end, but he's got a big stack in front of him. Everybody else got little stacks. And I don't even see. Alex got like 3 chips left. So he should be wrapping up here pretty soon. T-Towns is here. Holy cow. We got a big old stack of tint kegs and window film going out today. That's exciting. It's that time of the year. We get some busy days, we get some slow days, and then we get some days that have busy moments and slow moments. This time of the year is so hard to gauge, but we doing it. Tomorrow, the last half of the day, I think we're probably going to leave Ryan here, and then Thursday, most of the day, he'll be here. And I don't know if Alex is coming back this week or not. Otherwise, Ryan will be here Thursday and Friday by himself. Because I got to go to Tennessee. The wife is in an event with her Jeep. Going to climb on some rocks in the mountains. Sounds like a good time, but I'm just passengering. So we're excited about that. Same here. We got a lot more flat glass inquiries this year at this time than last year, which is nice. It is. Yeah, the wife's been fielding a lot of flat glass jobs this year. She's taken over the whole flat glass department, so she's doing all the flat glass jobs herself, which is really cool. Because when I was doing the flat glass, the problem was trying to schedule me because we got this place. And so I don't like to go during the week to do it. So she was scheduling me on Saturdays, which makes me bitter because I enjoy Saturdays off. So now she does it and she schedules herself during the week. And Brittany is over there still running the front counter. So it works out really nice. She's been getting a lot more work this year. Makes me feel like I was just being lazy. But what we gonna do? What we gonna do? Don't even know. Yep, lots and lots of things happening here. It's exciting for sure. Oh, Alex got his phone. He's done playing poker. What'd we miss? What did we miss, Alex?
Not a. Where's it at? Where's it at? There it is. Oh.
There it is. Did you win?
No. It was
Does
getting
that mean?
confusing.
Does that mean you?
I don't
Does
think.
that mean that you donated?
Yeah, I just donated.
There you go.
It was for a good cause. Cash is not a good poker dealer.
Is that right?
Yeah, he doesn't even know how to play poker. I'm like, how are you the dealer?
Because he is.
I mean, like the thought was. Uh, Still waiting on judges. I think
Why
they're almost done. We're
ain't
about
I
to.
in
About to
Georgia this week?
let me see.
Hey, Alex, Billy wants to know why I'm not in Georgia this week.
In charge of what this week?
Billy wants to know why I'm not in Georgia.
Oh, Billy wants to know why? I don't know.
Because you're there.
Oh, wait, hold on.
He paused. Bad reception.
On this one? This is Dean Mitchell and Dave.
Yeah?
93.88. Last
Oh,
and his friends.
ooh, I saw a bunch of circles.
If you're competing against teams, get yourself there.
96.2. That sounds like a
Yeah,
good
this
score.
is Tom's car. Tommy got 95. Caleb got 96.75.
Nice.
Yeah, and this is a 94.5. But I gotta go. I gotta get their stuff together. We're about to get put on.
All right,
So
man, get your shit together. Where's the wife today?
She's at the hotel. She's gonna be by.
Oh, okay.
All right, I will see
All
you.
righty.
All right, bye.
See ya. And he's gone. Yeah, man. So, Billy, I'm not in Georgia because I elected to let Alex go in my place. I'm leaving for Tennessee either tomorrow or Thursday morning. So we had to kind of divide and conquer. So that's why I'm not there. And Alex is at the family reunion. So yeah, here we are. Talk about tools. Well, what would you like me to what tools can we talk about? I really I don't know. Usually I don't put all my eggs in one basket and I don't plan things out like dependent on other things, but today I messed up and I was being dependent on people at the event, never bothering to check what people's cell signals were or anything like that. So shame on me for that, you know? That's how that works. But I'm here and we can talk about tools. There's a lot of cool tools. Um, let's see, what's a good tool? Well, we could talk about film handlers. I get a lot of requests for film handlers. My website says that they're available for back order. Film handlers been doing the best they can to stock them, but they're selling like flat glass film is becoming rapidly more and more popular, which is putting people in the position to get bigger and better flat glass jobs. So like film handlers are still running a shortage. The good news is we take back orders and um, we seem to have a good thing going. And they did just take a serious price hike, about $100 or something like that. But understandable. It's been a minute since they raised their prices. Anyways, unlike some distributors who actually order them and stock them, we elected to have Film Handler drop ship them for us simply because when they do that, we don't put as much of a inventory burden on them. Some of these other warehouses, they'll order like 100 at a time. And during times like this, when Film Handler only gets a couple hundred in, if I got 8 or 10 on back order, those will all get shipped out. If somebody's got 100 on order, they might not see theirs. And so it just works out a lot better. But do I think you should consult people for flat? I want a carbon fiber film handler. A film handler is pretty light to begin with, but carbon fiber is intriguing because that would be probably about half the weight. And carbon fiber is durable if engineered properly. So I don't know. That's not a bad. And what's my favorite flat glass tool? Honestly, my favorite flat glass tool, because I mean, a lot of the tools are pretty interchangeable between flat and automotive, but my squeegee and squeegee handle, I use a red line and I use a Fusion stretch handle. And flat out, the stretch handle is my all-time favorite. I can put 2 hands on that sucker. I get all the water out. It's very efficient, very effective, and it's a badass squeegee. There's just no two doubts about it. Other than that, I love my 6-inch cushioned, angled Triumph scraper because it makes short work of prepping a window, no matter how big. And that is that. Shady, if you're starting to do more and more flat glass, the stretch handle will change your life. Ask Billy. He's got a couple stretch handles. Oh, I need more coffee. My coffee's empty. And I got people messaging me. And another public service announcement. So obviously, having clamps on your hoses and your fittings has got a major plus because it keeps your stuff field serviceable. So if you do have a problem, you can cut a piece of hose off and reconnect it versus a crimped hose where you can't. So then the downside to having a clamp on your hose is because you're tugging and moving your hose around and everything, the clamp can loosen up a little bit. So you do have to periodically just snug your clamp down because every now and again I hear stories of people having their hose blow off, and nobody wants that in their life. Because if you got 5 gallons, well, say you got a 5-gallon keg and you got 4 gallons of water in it and it's full and all's good and your hose pops off, it's going to blow soapy water all over your car or all over your shop or whatever. Yeah. Shady J knows what I'm talking about. So honestly, when you fill your keg, or every couple times that you fill your keg, just take a screwdriver and snug it. Or the clamps that we use is a flathead screwdriver or a 7 mil. And yeah, just give it a little snug. It doesn't need much, but if it starts loosening up, pop goes the weasel. Kind of like the Jack in the Box. Boom goes. Only it's not just a quick boom. It's a holy shit moment. Billy says try Flex Seal. For sure. I don't know. It'd probably work. Flex Seal is some pretty legit stuff. pretty legit for sure. Who else just popped in? Somebody else just popped in. Braden Schmansky. How's the auto stretch handle different from the flat glass stretch? The auto stretch is not really a lot different. Hold on a second. I'll go grab them both. Hello, this is Rick. Yes. Oh, you know what? Yeah, give them $100. Hopefully that's you too. Bye bye. That was Jimmy John's wanting to know if I wanted to tip the driver. You guys did not. Oh, wait a minute. You guys ain't all there. Anyway, let me put this back on. Okay. All right. So back to the handles. So these are the 5-inch. This one's oh, wait a minute. I'm showing it to the screen because somehow that makes more sense to me. Now I'm muting. All right, I got my hands full and I'm trying to do stuff and it's not working. So we're going to move that out of the way. So this is the Fusion Stretch. And see where it says Fusion Stretch. This is the old style Fusion handle with the thumb grip. And the Auto Stretch is without the thumb grip. So that's the first thing that you notice is different. The angle's the same on them, and the head is the same on them, basically. And then the other thing is the Auto Stretch is just a little bit shorter. So I would say about 4 inches shorter. And that's really the difference there. Now, personally, I don't use a Fusion Stretch. I don't use the Fusion Stretch 5-inch. I use the 8-inch with an 8-inch red line, and that's just the way I roll. Personally, I haven't ran into a situation where I would want the 5-inch because on a window that small, I guess for a 5-inch stretch, yeah, Billy, compensation. I guess on a 5-inch stretch for security film would make a lot of sense because you can get, a lot more pressure on it. But for regular flat glass, I just basically use the my shorty handle, and typically in my shorty handle I have a hybrid. So let's see. I'm green with flat glass. How do you determine the best film for flat glass with all the different glass options? That's actually a super good question. So most companies have a film to glass compatibility chart, and that's important because, like, if you don't know, that's a real easy reference. But the easiest way to learn and the fastest way I think to learn, instead of trying to make sense of a film to glass chart when you're really green, is just call your supplier. And your supplier, just know what kind of glass you're getting into. Know if it's low E or annealed. Know if it's tempered, dual pane, triple pane, single pane. Those are all important. And those things you'll have to learn, and you can Google the difference between them. Billy says we have it pinned in Window Tinners United. Oh, that's super cool. Good call, Billy. I like that. We'll go ahead and throw that up there too. So is that a film to glass chart, or is that a difference between windows chart? It's the Bible for film to glass. Okay, good stuff. Ordered some Avery matte white a few weeks ago. Just finished the install, and the customer loves it. I would love to do more frost film installs. Easy money. Yeah, I really enjoy doing frost. The thing I don't like about frost is it's a PS adhesive. I much rather use a dry adhesive. But aside from that, frost is quick, easy money. But I don't know. A good flat glass film is quick, easy money too. We now have in the Helios lineup, we have a silver, we have a 20 and a 35, and then we have a dual reflective, the Eclipse line, which is 5, 20, 35, and 50. No, 25. 5, 15, 25, sorry, 35, and 50 is our shades of dual reflective. So, what's the benefit of DA over PS? Personally, I believe that a DA adhesive is going to last longer, but my immediate benefit is the ease of working with it. I have film manufacturers all the time trying to offer me up different films for flat glass to use with Helios, and most of them are coming at me with PS adhesives, and I'm not going to, there's certain films that for whatever reason they just come with PS adhesive, like your mattes and your blackouts and things like that. But your spectrally select and your dual reflectives and silvers and stuff like that, they should be dry adhesives. And Billy says humor and film have things in common. It can be dry. Nice thing about dry adhesive also is, unlike PS adhesive, dry adhesive, if you squeegee a window out and you notice you got a hair, like, people got dogs or whatever, and you got a hair up under the film, you can peel the film back and just flush that hair out. You don't have to fuck with it and try to get it out. PS adhesive, once you squeegee it over, the hair is stuck to the film, and then you got to use little tricks and whatnot. And the more you handle the film and struggle with an area, the more contamination you're going to introduce. So all in all, dry adhesive is just easier. It's just, in my opinion, it's just better. And that's just from my experience though. So, and our films, Helios films, are dry adhesive also. Powder coating 3M, yum yum. Billy, you're not making any sense. Don't have that many issues with getting the contamination out of the PS. Well, if that's the case, then you'll have zero issues with the dry. It's just that's the biggest secret. And honestly, if it's right on the edge, it's not a big deal. But if you've got say you got a 60-inch wide by 90-inch tall window, and you find a hair right in the middle of it, it's going to be real hard to get under there all the way to the middle of it and do that. Where with the dry adhesive, you can actually push water to where that debris or hair or whatever is, and you can kind of whoosh it to the side and it'll float with the water pocket. So that's super cool. Where PS adhesive, you can't. Well, I can't say you can't do that. It's not as likely to work out that way. Another thing is too, you can touch the adhesive side of dry adhesive while it's dry, and you don't get contamination from your fingers in it. But if you touch dry PS adhesive, you put fingerprints in it. So, like I said, there's just a lot of things about dry adhesive that just makes it easier to work with. It makes it more efficient, I guess, if you will. Speed up your installs. And you use less water. And Billy says something about being so messy. No, I don't remember powder coated films. I'm not that kind of old. And most of my life, I was auto tinner, anyways. I used to be afraid of flat glass. But then I worked for a company that made me go do flat glass, and I was like, what the hell have I been afraid of? Yeah, even wet can show a print on PS because if you touch it, with any kind of pressure, you're going to put that imprint in the PS adhesive. PS adhesive tends to be a little thicker and a little softer. So there's that. Oh, yeah. Billy did not like that stuff that I don't know anything about. Billy has been in the flat glass game way longer than I have, so that makes sense. Yeah, so alrighty. What else? Good stuff. I had people down at the damn family reunion just beating on me with comments and tags, and it's never ending. Billy frickin' Murray mentioned me in a post. Content isn't available right now. Okay, whatever. Billy frickin' Murray mentioned me in a post, but the content isn't available right now. Oh, found it. Okay, that's enough of all that craziness. How many are there? 40 plus contested. I think there was 41 in the singles, and the teams I think was in the upper teens. So yeah, there's a lot of posts about the competitions. Lots of them for sure. Let's see. Only had one bad cut today on the flat glass job, and it was because I was not paying enough attention. Win for me. Hell yeah. I always hated it when sometimes, you're a little too soapy or you don't get it tacked well. And I pretty much cut everything with a film handler, so I just overcut it just a little bit, so I trim two sides, and I'll line up two sides, and I'll tack it in place and go to trim it, and especially on the really tall windows. I'll get to the bottom, and I'll stand back up and look at the top and realize I just pulled it down a little bit, and when you pull it down, it kind of pulls and twists at the same time, so no matter what you do, you can't recover, and it's like, "Oh, fuck." And then you look around to see if there's a smaller window you can do with this piece because you don't want to throw it in the garbage. And that's another thing with dry adhesive over PS adhesive is I've had problems pulling PS adhesive off of a window I've already squeegeed, where I can run over to with dry adhesive piece of film, I can pull it off of one window and put it on another. And another thing that you can do with dry adhesive film is if you have, say you got a 48-inch roll and you got a 22-inch window to tint, and instead of splitting the roll, you can take as much as you need off of it and tint the window, peel the liner, trim the one side, and then take the other side over and tint the other window, and typically it's contaminant free. So yeah, dry adhesive is just what it's all about. But yeah, I have all the nice tips, Shady. It's going away in some films. What's that, dry adhesive? Don't tell me that. We ain't having that. Here at Helios, we're in a mad search for good quality dry adhesive films. But I do have an amazing dual reflective film, and the price is absolutely right. And they're switching to the Euro style. What is the Euro style? I do never call you. I never call anybody. People are always calling me. I'm constantly on the phone. It's awful. Eastman's got a big plant going up in Germany. Low tack PS. A lot of Avery film is, I would say, low tack PS. I don't know. It's dry, but it's not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know enough about flat glass adhesives to. I know of two things. I feel like a big noise just happened, and I don't know where it happened, but it wasn't me. Wasn't me. Hey, I probably don't need this headset on either. I could probably just talk like normal folks. I got nobody to listen to. I know everybody that does live, they need to put a headset on. I never figured that out. I put a headset on so I can hear Alex. And if I bring in a guest speaker or something, I put in a headset so I can hear them, because if I have them running over the speakers, they go through my microphone and create an echo. Has SolarGuard switched over all lines? I have no idea. I don't play with SolarGuard films, but I will tell you that I adore SolarGuard films, and I am in the talks with SolarGuard about producing a couple of Helios lines. But shh, don't tell. Maybe it's supposed to be a secret. They didn't tell me to keep it a secret, but I'm going to check out my voice to text. How's it going, guys? This coming out really good. Yes, SolarGuard has 100% switched over to PS. Oh, no. No. That makes me angry. I mean, it really doesn't, because I don't really tint anymore. But it makes me angry because I know the difference, and I've worked with both. And, when you're doing a window that's 70 inches wide by 110 inches tall, you're not wanting to play around with PS adhesive. It's just not fun. Is it doable? Absolutely. Is it as easy as a dry adhesive? Hell no. Dry adhesive, you can go up to the top of that window and unroll a little bit and tack the top and just let the rest go, or you could just snap it like a lot of people do. And he says it's low tech. Well, now I got to get a hold of some and play with it. It's all right though. You know what? It's the evolution of window film. It's been happening my whole life. Billy can attest to that. He's already named a couple of things that I don't even know about because Billy's old. He's old as dirt. Um, actually, he's not really old as dirt. He's only a little bit older than me. I think. You're past 51, right, Billy? God, I'm 51 years old, and I started noticing I'm getting these little gray hairs and shit. Oops, wrong. See the little gray hairs coming in on my head now? What the hell is that about? So I don't know. I might have to start. I don't even know how to fix my damn hair. Oh, there we go. There. Nope, that ain't right. No, we'll go this way. I messed it all up. You cannot use a camera to fix your hair because it's not like the mirror. 54 last week. Well, happy birthday and congratulations. See, he's only a couple years older than me. House of Tent. Oh, and Ryan absolutely sucks at putting on people on hold. So hold on one second. I put him on hold for Ryan because he's not super good at it, but he'll get it. What is up, Jamal? Jamal's not at the big family reunion either. Jamal's down there in Texas just killing it, though. I'm sure of it. Tomorrow, Jamal goes in the morning and he just tints all day long. No, I was not tinting I was not competing at the reunion. Alex was competing at the reunion. He didn't do so good, but it was his first competition, and he's a 1 day a week tinner. So, you throw him in a rowdy crowd like that, and of course he's going to have a couple of hiccups. But he's got some experience under his belt now. And this afternoon he's competing. Actually, he's competing right this moment, doing teams. So we'll see how he does there. Still got to keep Lumar edges dry. Save the good stuff for my consulting. I never used Lumar's flat glass. I don't know anything about that. What is that about? Is that any good? I mean, Lumar's a big company and they're owned by Eastman, and you'd think Eastman take real good care of Lumar. So, no, man. I room off a couple weeks. I went to Spain, so now I'm back. Rolling, bro, getting ready for the battles. Yeah, I still haven't locked in any reservations or anything yet. I'm trying to go to something this year. I didn't make it to WFCT because of a pre-planned vacation. I'm not making the reunion, but like I said, I sent Alex, and I bought everybody at the reunion lunch today because apparently that was one thing that got a little overlooked is nobody realized that there wasn't going to be any food, and it's a 12-hour event each day. So I found that out yesterday, and I was like, well, shit, let's get some food and drinks. So we sent them all Jimmy John's, a couple hundred lunch boxes, and I don't know, like 40 cases of pop and water and stuff, and that should tide them over for a minute. Man, that was expensive. But for the first time, that was the first time in my life I bought everybody at any kind of an event food. That was, I'd always watch movies where somebody would stand up, and be like, "Next round's on me," and he buys a round for the whole place, and I'm like, "Oh my god, that fucking be awesome." And well, I did it today with food, but I wasn't even there to. But that wasn't the point. The point was there's, it's a family reunion, so uh they're encouraging everybody to bring their wives and kids and stuff. And my thought is, all these people were, like WFCT, when you go to that event, they don't provide food, but the venue has food. So there's food right there on site, available to you. When you go to the Tinner battles, they provide food. And so it's one of those things you just wouldn't think about going here. You would just assume that there'd be food there. And what's up, Paul? And yeah, I found out yesterday that they didn't have any food or drinks or anything. And that's really inconvenient when you're at an event and you're planning on staying for the day. And so yesterday was kind of a wash. Today I bought lunch. Tomorrow Fusion is sending over barbecue for lunch, so that's super cool. And yeah, like Shady says, be who you needed. And that's what it was unexpected and certainly wasn't in the budget. I've never spent that much money on food. But I had this fancy credit card that said Sun Distributing on it, and I'm like, I am pretty sure this is a write-off. So boom, we're gonna see. As long as the accountant doesn't argue with me about it, I'm okay. It'll be fine. But yeah, just little things like that just makes an event like that so much more enjoyable. It's weird how the littlest things could ruin a really cool event, and there's all these people here are taking time out of their work schedule to go to this thing. And it's been hyped up for months, and a lot of happy anticipation. And for something so simple as a meal, we can't let that ruin these people's experience, right? So, and I'm sure if I wouldn't have done it, somebody would have done it. I would hope that somebody would do it. That's the whole movement we're trying to make in this industry, anyways, is the whole give back movement. And I don't know, as long as these guys are following my lead, and they are, if you look around, there's lots of stuff being given away. And that's the other thing, window film revolution, take the personalities out of the mix. But what Autobahn definitely would have. Dave Kratz is a class act, and I'm not sure. Well, no, Dave Dillinger's there, so yeah, they might have stepped in, but they didn't need to. So that's super cool. But yeah, take the personalities out of a group like Window Film Revolution. What they stand for and what they're about and what they're doing is just absolutely amazing. I know in the beginning we're all looking like, oh, you're charging to be a sponsor in your group. You're profiting off of your industry and your industry people. But what they've proven to me, the first year I stepped back, I wasn't going to get involved because I thought exactly like most people think, is like, oh, profiteering off of your fellow window tinners. That's kind of, for what, when other groups are free. But I'm with you there 100%, Shady. There's a lot, like I said, set the personalities aside. The whole idea behind the group is what's amazing. And the whole give back and build the industry. It can be fantastic, but we are window tinners, and so we do have a lot of egos, and we have a lot of blocking and a lot of emotionally driven decisions. I'm not really party to those emotionally driven decisions anymore. I used to be. I used to be quite quite the loose cannon. I would go off and hate on people in a second. And now I'm really neutral. And no matter how much I disagree with something or someone, I look for the positive in every situation. So as much as I could, I mean, so many situations in life, there's negative. I learned a long time ago that we choose whether we have a good day or a bad day. I was always the victim. I always thought that the day was what made it good or bad for me. And the reality was it was my choices on how I responded to the day. There's plenty of positives in it's like when it's cloudy and it's raining, you think, oh, it's a miserable day out there. That sun is still shining. Most people don't realize that. The sun is still shining out there, bright, warm, but it's above the clouds and the rain. So then you look at the fact that we need the clouds and the rain because it makes things grow. That's important too. It inconveniences me, but how am I going to react to that? Well, today I'm going to be grateful because my nature gets to stay nature because we have all the things that it needs. Just because it inconveniences me is kind of selfish for me to say that's a bad day. And you're right, Jordan. That realization is life changing. I started making that realization about 14 years ago, and I've been practicing focusing on words. I've been practicing on focusing on that for all those 14 years, and I don't get it right every single day, but I get it right most days. So yeah, like window film WFCT this year, it was like any other. Thank to Eric and Carlos that made it super incredible 1000%. Yaman. And I don't know if anybody I think that there's definitely people in our industry. I mean, again, take the personalities and the emotionally driven decisions out of the scenario. And Billy Aiden is a top notch, one of a kind. Rick Tolman is a top notch, one of a kind. Eric DeVos, top notch, one of a kind. Carlos, Dave words, names. David Kratz, Dean Mitchell. I mean, there are so many. The list could go on and on and on and on in this industry of people that are willing to give back. What we in our human nature do is look at individuals and the way that they act or treat or talk to people, and then we judge them based on that. And by all means, if somebody's a dickhead to you, there's no reason to like them, but it's also not a reason to not see what they're trying to do in life. And I used to hear people say, well, you pray for those people. And that really bothered me because why the fuck am I going to pray for an asshole? And then as soon as I could see the good that they're trying to do, even though they're an asshole, I'm like, so I pray for them to learn to be a better human being, because your actions isn't the only thing that makes you a human being. Your nature is another thing that makes you a type of human being. So if you're better to people, people appreciate you. Take Dean Mitchell. The man, I don't care how bad you wrong him, he won't say anything bad about you. He's always looking at the positive, and he's always trying to be helpful. He doesn't put his position in front of anything. that he believes in. It's amazing. But again, his personality is the key to why we love him so much. It's not just what he does for the industry, but it's how he embraces everyone in the industry without prejudice. You know, that's cool. He's a class act, by the way, if you haven't noticed. He might be my man crush. I don't know. Don't tell him I said that. But no, Dean is there's just, I don't know. There's just so many people in this industry that now, if I gave you a list of people that I like and dislike, a lot of those people that I mentioned might be off of the like list and onto the dislike list. And that's where the personalities come in. But yeah, when I made that realization, my whole life, including my career, got better. My days got better. You guys ever go into one of those runs where you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do is sigh because you got to do this again? I used to do that all the time, and I'd have big long stretches of that. And my happy days where I woke up excited were extremely short-lived. And now I get up every morning and I'm happy to get up and I'm ready for whatever this day is going to give me. So and Shady, if I didn't know any better, I'd say there's something up with you. Something good. And who knows, maybe there is. I don't feel like if there is, you talk about it, and if there isn't, it took something really dark in my life to open my eyes to what life can be all about. There's something pretty cool about being able to wake up like a 2-year-old every day. One thing you'll notice about a 2-year-old is they wake up excited about what today's going to offer every single day. We outgrow that through our childhood and adolescence and young adulthood, and that molds whether we're going to be happy or bitter. We should chat about it one day, but not this week. The rest of my week is just like loaded up, and I'll be back Tuesday next week. Yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting for the wife to tell me whether I'm leaving tomorrow or Thursday. If we leave Thursday, we're going to leave at like 4 a.m., which I guess will be okay. I mean, I usually get up at 5:30 a.m. and so to have to leave the house at 4 a.m., that's an hour and a half before I normally get up. Ugh. It is hard to be like that every day, Paul. One thing I'll tell you though, with enough practice, it gets easier to be like that every day. Um, Sometimes life gets really, really hard, and then you have to remind yourself that there's positive to find. Some days the challenge is finding the positive in the situations that are happening around you. Bad choices and a lot of resentments. Same here, buddy. My bad choices started really young and they lasted a really long time. So definitely through all those bad choices that lasted for so long, I built so many resentments. It was terrible. And today I have no resentments. People are like, what about this? But one of my best friends in the world started buying film from me and tools and stuff. And when my daughter passed away, um, he was he was a bit of a whiner. He was the guy that needed a shoulder every day. Every day he needed a shoulder. And I was always that shoulder for him. I'm happy. If you need to vent, I'm here and I'll listen. But when you have to put your daughter in the ground and you're going through your own stuff, you don't want to hear somebody's bullshit about how this guy doesn't know how to schedule jobs and it's stupid and it's making your day difficult. And I told him, I don't have room in my brain for this today, John. I just don't. I can't. I have my own thing I'm going through, and I haven't spoken to him since. That was 4 years ago. And the best part is he left owing me $2,000, which is kind of a lot of money. He's one of the reasons why I don't care if you show up short and you need a roll of film, and I don't care how short you are. I don't do credit anymore because I just, it adds up fast. It adds up real fast. And you lose customers and relationships over credit that can't be paid. And, but still to this day, when somebody calls me locally and says, "Hey, do you know anybody?" He's one of those subcontract tinters. He'll go into your company or your shop and he'll tint for your customers and charge you a percentage. So, and he's good. He's good at what he does. I trained him, I don't know, 20 something years ago. And he's been doing it ever since. He's really good at his job. And I still give his phone number out because why not? And people ask me, why would you do that? And why wouldn't I? Why do I? Life is so much easier when you don't put resentments and personalities in front of life. And the whole point of life, if you're ever wondering, what's the meaning of life? The meaning of life is to be helpful. Try it. It'll change your world. If you could put one smile on a person's face each day, just one person, you'll notice a change in life. If that's the only goal you set. But if you start doing that, it does get a little addicting. And I've done mushrooms before. My favorite was acid, though. Acid was so cool, but I was scared of it. So it didn't hey, we're not supposed to be talking about that stuff right now. I can tell you that there is not too many substances that I hadn't tried. But I can tell you it's been about 14 years since I've done any substances. And I have a better life now than I ever could have imagined, when I was chasing dreams before. That's the other thing. Stop chasing your dreams. Live your dream. Your dream is right in front of you. Some days you just can't see it. So practice seeing it. Someone once told me, and I believe it to this day, happiness isn't having what you want. It's wanting what you have. And it's true. No matter how little or how much you have, if you can want exactly where you're at right now, you're happy. There's no way around it. Spent most of my life chasing a dream and scared to tackle it. I got, I don't know, 11, 12 years ago almost now. I got put in a position to either go take another job or work for myself. And I chose to go work for myself, something I was afraid to do my whole life. And well, look at where I'm at now. And I just did a thing for the first time that I always thought would be cool as shit to do. And it was cool as shit to do, just not for the reasons I always thought it would be cool as shit to do. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Not really talking about tools, am I? We should rename this thing because I don't know. I guess I do talk about tools a little bit here and there. I talk about techniques and struggles and challenges and ways to succeed. I talk about life advice, which I don't know if I'm really qualified to give life advice, but I do know that I've conquered a lot of, and well, I can't really say I conquered. a lot of struggles in my life, but I have found a path that helped me stop struggling in life. So I guess that's a lot like conquering. Yes. I enjoy hearing this kind of stuff too. Most of the people around me, though, don't talk about this kind of stuff. I don't know. Alex has kind of learned the same thing. I met Alex, 4 or 5 years ago, and took him under my wing and hired him. And then the wife fired him. And then it took a couple of years to talk the wife into letting me hire him back because I really like Alex. And he's he's found a way to adopt the way of living that I found. And it is super cool watching him grow. You know, he used to be so spontaneous and so into chasing the dream, I guess, and chasing the moment. And now he lives the moment. And he's running around with a Sun Distributing credit card with his name on it. How cool is that? I don't know. It might not be cool. I'll let you know like when I get back next week after I look at the bill. It's a good time though. Not just the drugs, but the life stuff. These are my favorite. This is how me and Johnny's podcast is about. Everybody has these podcasts later at night, and it bums me out because I don't get a lot of like time at night. Me and the wife are both gone all day working, and so when we get home, we try to do nothing work related because we try to live in the moment, and our moments for personal life is short. She still works Saturdays, so we don't get Saturday together. We get Sundays and evenings. And so we devote our evenings to each other mostly. And that makes it difficult, and then we have to pick and choose what it is we're going to do if there's going to be scheduled type things in the evening. So that's one of the reasons that I took to this whole off-roading thing so much. Aside from the fact that I enjoy it, she enjoyed it first. And she got her Gladiator back at the end of 2019, and she started upgrading things and taking it off road and doing things, and it was an opportunity for us to spend more time together. But then we rapidly discovered that I'm not as good of a passenger as I probably could be, which is why I got my own. And now we go out together and we're in different vehicles, but we're together, so it's kind of a neat new thing. I can watch it on, and you know what? I watch a lot of videos. Well, I sort of watch a lot of videos. I typically, while I'm in my office, have a video of some sort playing the entire time that I'm in my office. In fact, if I ain't mistaken, yep, I do. I got a video paused right now. Usually it's off-roading type stuff and some chaos type stuff, but yeah, it's probably boring for you guys. But yeah, I can definitely, let's see, opening a new tab. We'll come here. Hey, look, I'm right there. And then we have, where are you? I subscribe to everybody's stuff, and YouTube buries everybody for me. I need to search. And I'm pretty sure that I subscribed to you. But what's your channel's name, Shady? Is it The Shaded Truth? Look. Nope, that didn't. What am I looking for? Who are you? Pick out one episode. That's all I ask. Yeah, help me find you on YouTube because I'm not finding you. The Dark Truth. Okay. Maybe I'll call mine The Shaded Truth then. Except for it's got a whole lot of anime stuff. God damn it. It's not finding you. This is making me angry. The Dark Truth. Oh, there's one. Oh, wait a minute. How do I do this? I can't click there. It won't let me. The Dark Truth podcast. I bet you. Oh my God, I'm not subscribed. I'm sorry. What a dick I am. All right, I'm subscribed now. And click the bell. All notifications. Haha, bitches. Got you. And oh, there you came up. So I had to type the Dark Truth podcast for you to actually come up in the search. That's crazy. Now you're sending me the link everywhere. You distracted me, Jay. I probably did because I feel like I should have. I try to subscribe to everybody's stuff, but like I said, YouTube buries it, so I can't never find it. And then, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff all the way around. Any way you slice it. But yeah, so this is the kind of stuff that I watch. I watch people doing like real sketchy shit. I'll turn the volume down. Make it bigger. And actually, this guy right here, he's a friend of mine. I actually go wheeling with him. And we're in a group called the Mine Riders together. And yeah, let's bring you up here a little bit further. Get you into something a little more fun. But yeah, the Mine Riders are a group that volunteers to help maintain and expand the ORV park around here. So that's like super cool. And you know, this is the kind of things we does together. Oh, and there's this buddy again with his thingamabobber. His Cherokee, I assume that is. It's hard to tell because, sometimes it's a struggle to keep your Jeep looking like a Jeep because you get into these big rocks and it's really, really difficult to actually keep them looking like a Jeep because you rub the bodies against the rocks. So you take things off like your doors. You can't smash a door that's not connected to the vehicle. Take the windows out because you can't break a window that's not connected to the vehicle. The tailgate, I assume that just helps them with visibility too, because that's the other thing. I mean, look at the size of these rocks that we climb. Tell me that ain't just crazy. I mean, to me, it's kind of crazy. Let's see. Well, let me get bigger here. Whoops. I need to bring this over here. Oh, it does. Look at that. Hey, ha. We'll just let him play on the side. But yeah, so usually I got things like this going on in the background, and a lot of times I have the volume on, but that stuff my buddy Chris loves. He's a dirt bike guy mostly, but anything off road. Yeah, those dirt bike guys, man, they're fucking crazy. They go up these hills and shit that, like, they get up almost to the top and can't get any more traction, and then they got to jump off their bike and slide down and hope their bike doesn't come rolling back down on top of them. You know, for them, it's like almost an art to lay the bike down so it doesn't go down the hill or it just slides down the hill. Because, yeah, a tumbling bike is dangerous. It will knock your head off. But, yeah. Oh, and you can see right here his body. You know, he caught something there. That is not by design. He's like, damn it, I need to get up this rock. How can we do this? So you'll sit there and you'll turn your wheels and you'll let them spin and you'll turn them this way and you'll turn them that way. And sometimes you get lucky and eventually it just bites. And sometimes you got to bump it a little bit and get it to bounce up over top of it. And he's got a 450 and it screams. Yeah, I bet that's a lot. I'm guessing it's a 2-stroke, which makes even more noise. And he's probably got no baffles, no spark arrestor. They frown on that at the ORV park. They make you stay within a certain decibel. And so inevitably, sometimes you get to these rocks where you just can't, and then you hook your winch up and help pull yourself up, but you still go up because that's important. Well, yeah, I saw that spot earlier. Remember that spot? Okay, no winch hooked up this time. Let's see if he climbs up this rock. But yeah, there's a certain thrill, and the angles that these obstacles put you on. I mean, oh, good. His camera's focusing on the rock. But look at that angle. Is that just not nuts? And you're in there just digging and grinding, digging. And like, I can do this. And at some point, your wheel just catches and you climb. And then you hope it doesn't slip again. But there is a super thrill to doing that. So I'm glad the wife decided that she liked it. I've always been a boat guy, a water guy. You know, I like to ski, I like to fish, I like to tube, I like to wakeboard, and I've always had a boat, and I never understood these off-road people. You know, it just seems dirty. But that's, you know, as we call it, that's contempt prior to investigation. Don't get me wrong. I used to go out trail riding and stuff with my dad when I was a kid, and he always had a Jeep and stuff. And but some of the shit I didn't understand, and he would scare me, and so maybe that was part of it. I just didn't want to, but I don't mind scaring me. It's not that bad. But yeah, so that's my thing that I do, and that's my new hobby in life, and that's what we're doing in Tennessee this weekend. Um, Carnage Canyon. I think that's out in Utah where these guys are right now, but I'm not sure. But yeah, let's give him one more shot at it. I think he's gonna make it. He's gonna make it, guys. Why not, right? It's exciting when they actually climb it and get up there. And the stuff that we're watching these guys do right now, it is really a little bit more extreme than what I actually do. I'm not quite that crazy. No, he didn't make it that time either. Come on, try again. I got harnesses just like his because I rolled my YJ and that hurt. And so we're going down to um, South Pittsburgh, Tennessee, which is on like the Tennessee Georgia line, I think, Tennessee Alabama line. It's very southern Tennessee. We're going to be staying at um, AOP Adventures Off Road Park, and we're going to be wheeling Friday there, and Saturday and Sunday we'll be at the Cove, which is just down the street. Oh, he didn't make it. He's got to pull himself up. And one thing you'll notice with these guys though is they're all about slow and in control. I used to watch these rock bouncers. They would take an obstacle like this and be like, "Oh, I just need more momentum," and they would put the horsepower to it. And that's when shit breaks and you tumble. The way they're doing it, they're just being safe. They're not trying to roll over. I mean, sometimes you flop, it happens, but flopping and rolling over violently are two different things. Nobody wants to roll over violently. Although what we're doing this weekend is going to be a little more extreme because we've been told that everything needs to be ratchet strapped down. Bring extra ratchet straps. Um, they'll have spare parts available if we break. So we'll see. Not sure what we're getting into. Fingers crossed it won't be too much. And we're excited, whatever it is. It's going to give us a new experience, place we haven't been before. So for sure. I'm going to try. So we're not sure what the situation is going to be like, but if it's a slow, crawl situation like this, hell yeah, I'm going to get out and record Mary doing her thing because, she's got the Gladiator and people just don't understand what that Gladiator is capable of. That thing, every time we go out together, it impresses me again. It's just crazy. And so my thought is we want to try to record that as much as possible because she does some crazy stuff. But usually I'm driving and she's driving and I don't get it, or I'm spotting her up some rocks and stuff like this, and she doesn't like me to take the time to like record and take pictures and stuff because she's sitting at those odd angles and it's a little discomforting having to sit there at an angle that you're not comfortable with. So I'm a little more impatient than these guys though. I'd bump it a little bit, but he's crawling it. I thought he was hooked to his winch, but he's not. Oh, thanks for watching. To that end. And helmets, they're important because if you do tumble down a hill, then that's no good. So, yeah. So that's where we're at with that. I bored a lot of people this week, but that's okay. I enjoyed talking about this stuff. I'm excited. I wonder how Alex is doing or how Alex did. We'll know later. I'm sure they're going to post more. In fact, I wonder if we've got any new updates from that side of the world. Oh, they posted the official family reunion payouts for singles and teams. Singles, first place is 6,000, second place is 2,000, third place is 1,200. Oh yeah, and first place is 6,000 plus a four-wheeler. Second place is 2,000 plus a scooter, and third place is 1,200 plus a four-wheeler. So that's kind of cool. And then teams, first place is 1,800, second place is 800, and third place is 400. And you will be paid in cash. Cash is king, especially something like that. So that's cool. Oh, and there's a post from Adam Esco. He was feeling stressed with Rick Tolman. They're off for a top secret mission. So I don't know. Curious about that one too. But Alex is in Georgia at the WFR family reunion, and he's too busy for us. He tried to give us a little bit of time, but he's got a lot going on, so we had to let him go. He's right now he's competing in the team competition, so hopefully all goes well in that. Jeremy Davis says he's tinting right now. Is he doing good? Root for him. Tell him do good, Alex. Tell him to win. He won a I almost said tint keg. No, he won I guess a tint Hozilla keg. So that's cool. And how did you do, Jeremy? So exciting. Let's see. We'll see what Adam's got going on. We'll go ahead and play the video for a quick minute. I am so curious. 94.7 was the cutoff. Well, that's exciting. 90 in the singles. Hey, no problem, man. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to pop this up. That's Adam. We're going to make it full screen so everybody can see him. With a little luck, everybody can hear him. Can you guys hear that? Is that it doesn't show me whether the volume's coming through or not. So I'm feeling like maybe it's not. No audio. Okay, I can fix it. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me just a second. Watch this. Boom, 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 boom. Click that button right there. Now you got audio? Nothing. Okay, maybe it's not quite. All right, we're going to go back to here. Why is it not playing through? Um, No good. No good. I have to figure this out. What's happening, Anthony's auto detailing? Hold on, let me go into the settings here because maybe it's got something to do with that. Audio, default. Audio input. We'll go to logs. Okay, you guys still hear me? Good. And then if we play this. Okay, good. You got sound now. Okay, good. Make this bigger and we play him. God, that was a lot of work. Okay, I'll shut up. Oh, geez. All right, so there's that. I was really actually kind of hoping that was going to be better than that. But, oh, did we not get sound again? What the hell? It was just working. Yeah. Well, I don't know why it's going wrong then. It's not making no sense to me. Um, I'm gonna look at one more thing, but yeah, I'm thinking that we ain't getting apps Chrome. Oh, oh, it does say cable A, and it is going to cable A. Oh, all right, so you know what I can do? Let me try this. Whoops, wrong button. We'll go to here. Instead of cable A, let's try this one. We'll minimize that. We'll go back to here. I, oh, what the hell? I don't know. It's not good. Got a tint cut yesterday. Well, that's no fun. Yeah, so I don't know exactly what is up with that, but whatever it is. Cable A, there you are. All right, then we can go back. Choose where to play sound. I don't know. This Windows 11 thing is kind of dumb. So it's played with a couple of things in my audio settings, most of which I was able to conquer, but I don't know 100%. So, but guess what, guys? It is almost 6 o'clock. You know what that means? I wonder, just out of curiosity, let me try this. What if we went to Chrome tab and then we went to Facebook, shared that? Oh, it's got its own volume now. See if I can play it. Does that play?
Y'all pray for me, please. Y'all pray for me. We are running top secret missions for the reunion. Oh yeah, we got some top secret stuff going on, but we are driving through downtown Atlanta. He's checking his phone during all this traffic, making sure his event's still running good. We're gonna crash. So if y'all don't ever hear from me again, I love all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for supporting WFR, because I'm probably not gonna make it through this car ride. Love y'all.
Okay, we did it that time. Good. But that brings us to the end of this. What a way to end a freaking show. So for y'all, we'll have updates for you on my weekend with the passenger seat in my wife's Jeep, and Alex will have some reunion updates, and hopefully we'll have some other really exciting news next week. I've been holding out because I haven't got all the information I need yet, but we got exciting things coming, and I'm trying not to. So until next Tuesday, we'll see you. And Shady, I'm going to watch your podcast. I'll probably watch all of them because now I know how.